Hello there. Hello. I seem to be under a covering right now. That's okay. I'm still the same person. I promise. I've come to make this video because my mind has stilled. My mind has stilled enough for me to catch up and to catch up back with the divine timing. And with this understanding of what's happening, with this knowing, you do not search, you embody. I'm speaking about meditation. What is he wearing on his head? Doesn't matter. Not right now. The wind will decide when it comes off. And when my hat goes on. Now, there's no reason for me to leave my deep meditative state at all. The challenge comes with remembering that state. Where were you? Who were you? What were you? How were you? When were you? You see, when we enter these states of meditation, we become aware of distractions. We become aware of things that bother us, things that take our attention left and right. If you're seeing this video, I want you to put down in the comments if you've stilled your mind. And what do you remember from those times? You see, that's a sacred memory. You're creating it in your reality. You see, you create this reality. You're consciously here. So what do you remember? Write it down in the comments if you have a memory, a weird memory, or something that feels sacred that you wish you could have held on to. You feel like it's gone forever. You feel like you've lost everything. You're just going too fast. You see, quicksand is the word that just came into my mind. Quicksand. And it's kind of like what happens when you get into quicksand. The first moment you get trapped in quicksand, you try to stay calm. You try not to move. You try to hold on to it. But let's say you keep trying to hold on to it. In quicksand, that makes you end up sinking a lot faster. And the faster us as humans sink, the faster we try to take control. And when we use that same form of control that hasn't worked in the quicksand, we find out what suffocation is. This is your ego. And, you know, our ego hears this. Your ego hears this. And it understands. We live in a dimensional reality, a multi-dimensional reality. We live in a UN verse. We are in a UN verse. And there is a universe. So, while we're here in this reality, when we enter the quicksand, we have to know when to let control, because the matrix another word is what you see is not all that is, and it is not all that makes up your experience. You ever heard of the Iceman? Wim Hof, when you get time, of course, or if you have a pen, Google Wim Hof, the Iceman. He's very cool. And he has a method, and it's a real technique now. It's called it's called the Wim Hof breathing method. And this technique, I'll demonstrate it. Repetition. So the Wim Hof technique is making yourself lighter and also introducing oxygenation to your bloodstream. So it's going to feel like you're dizzy, you're lightheaded. And that's the good kind of lightheaded, if you know what I mean. It's not the kind of lightheaded that happens when you're under the influence or when you're sick. It's the type of lightheaded that happens when pure awareness enters your temple and activates pineal gland. And that is when we remember. That's what the word, I was looking for the word, and I'm gonna make that the title of this video is remember. I heard something interesting. I actually didn't hear it, just came into my mind, but it makes sense. There's something interesting that happens when a person with labels stills their mind. It's something interesting that happens. Free souls. When a person with labels stills their mind. One more time, it's something interesting that happens. Three-Eye Atlas is a reminder ladies and gentlemen, it's in the name. Three-Eye Atlas. Three-Eye Atlas is kind of like for the sake of humor, Three-Eye Atlas is kind of like if Yoda came down to Earth and did this to every single person. Or maybe right here. Whoa. Shockwave. Energy. Vibration. That's what that was. A flick. A nudge. A shock. Static electricity. That's a thing. I do not even want to take time to address what has happened to my YouTube channel or any of the platforms I was on or using, because I am thankful to still be here in this timeline right now, causing ripple effects and putting notebooks on the bookshelves and the Akashic records. That's what freaking makes sense. And I just can't help but smile. I just can't help but laugh. I can't help but know. When you step into this understanding, ladies and gentlemen, you have to find the peace and you have to do the inner work. This is when you take that step. This is when the baby steps turn into big steps. And the big steps turn into levitation. Your goal is levitation. Physically, sure. Lightness, stillness, embodiment. That's the goal. And what's the word? The word is snake eyes. The word is dominoes, and another word that came to me is snake eyes for some reason. But the real balance. That's what I got. The word is balance. I was getting dominoes and snake eyes, and I see two, the correlations. Dominoes. Collapse. Rebuild. What do you do with dominoes? What's the purpose of dominoes? To rebuild. To to do what? To do it again. Snake eyes. To balance. Spirit and body. Balance. And also, Snake Eyes, the movie. Just gonna throw that in there. Wow. Oh, man. Well, the real interesting thing now, this is where it gets fun, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Get your popcorn and buckle up. This is where it gets fun, but are we ready? I don't know. I have to ask myself. There's a doorway. Know that your excitement be in the present. Be in the present. You're not promised the next second in this reality. I want to see if I can make this video 30 minutes. When I say the biggest illusion ever presented to mankind is time, no. When I say the biggest control structure in this reality is time, but also one of the best divine communicators is time. That's what I was getting at. Time itself, the reason why it drives some mad, including myself at times, is that time is controlled, and it is a controllable and controlled systematic thing. And in this reality, it's become an illusion. It speeds up, it slows down, and it causes the mind to forget and to wonder. And not the good type of wonder. So my basis on that is distractions. Time and distractions. Because think about it. If you're one of those who has really, really, really meditated, like meditated deep, like a whole day, 5 hours straight, or you kept yourself locked in a state of meditation for a long period of time, up to months, you've experienced things, you've seen things, and with that bag of knowledge that you have, things disappear. From this mind, from this memory, but they don't ever really disappear. Because when it happens again, we may learn a little bit of something new, but we end up remembering. So what happens to us? Awakened, us, sober-minded, us, watchmen, us, those of you who are getting it. What happens? We get spiritual hot flashes. And they are strong. They are strong. It's like being tased. It's like being drowned. It's like being thrown out of an airplane. You name it. They are strong. And they are haunting. They can be. And what that is our, when I do this, it's our monkey brain. It's our human mind. It's our, I don't even want to say, it's our current organic code. All right, it's our current organic code. It's like, this is what has been working, so it's right. Without taking a shovel and digging. So time ends up becoming this illusion. And the reason I'm jumping onto this is because collectively folks have been saying time is speeding up. It is. But you want to know something interesting? Go into a very, very deep state of meditation and watch time slow down. You will then start to understand and recalibrate in your mind. There are things happening in this world we cannot fully understand or comprehend. There are things in front of you and in front of me right now that are living, that is invisible to my human eyes at the moment, and cannot see, cannot understand, and cannot fully comprehend, but I'll tell you what, they're right there. 100%. There are people waking the heck up right now, and it's beautiful. And in my early days, when I was not just starting my spiritual awakening, but starting this maybe YouTube thing or whatever, I was seeing it and it was awesome. Chaotic, yes, as it should be, but also very, very peaceful in the end. And you see with that information, gratitude. That's all I can get.
That's all I can pull out. I can't find anything else. There's no definition. It's just purely gratitude. Thank you. That's what it is. It's almost like I can feel when another person turns on, gets, you know? And then the only thing I feel after that is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the universe is getting interesting, and the best thing we can do is know and often still our mind. Now, if you're a fire sign, I get it. There's time for chaos. Let your fire burn and do your shadow work, but also still your mind and be aware. No matter what zodiac sign you are, you look at it like you're looking at a map. You take the directions, but you also take an extra tank of gas, an extra phone, GPS. You also take extra water on that destination. Do this too. Because, guess what? After everything I've said, it all leads back to one place. Jesus Christ is Lord, is divine, is King. Christ consciousness is awakening on earth. I'm getting chills. That's confirmation. Whenever I get chills, whenever my voice starts raising, I shouldn't be getting so excited, but I am, and that's the Holy Spirit. It just starts happening, and I love it, and I'm okay with it. I've always been okay with it. All right, look, that's what it is. That's what this is. The seed has been planted. The work has been done. It's so cool. It is so cool. What is that? I was thinking of an acronym, but I can't remember it. And that's okay. But man, 28 minutes. Let's breathe. In for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. In. Hold. Exhale. In. Hold. Exhale. There you are, chosen one. Star seeds, all the people that know, that hear. Don't overcomplicate it. It's not meant to be fully embraced, fully understood. It's meant to be acknowledged and respected. Where is my, I wanted to here it is. I wanted to show this because this has been a material that has helped me. Oh, we hit 30 minutes. Victory. This has been a material that has helped me. This has been a material that has been a tool, a spiritual tool. And I want to tell you what it is. Go on Google, Amazon, TikTok, whatever it is that you use to shop and buy stuff. And buy a material that will help your eternity. That's cool. This is called a Faraday blanket. And a Faraday blanket is has been used in the U.S. military for a very long time. It conceals, it covers. Okay, covers what? Conceals what? Radiation, radio waves. You know, the bad ones, the 5G waves. Any solar, electromagnetic. If you're near a Wi-Fi router, if you sleep next to your phone, all of these things. This thing, man, wear it around your head. It works like crazy. And I've tested it. I've had moments where you know, when something happens, you can feel the energy. You can feel like if you're in a negative area, you can feel or you can feel the energy, right? You put this thing over your head and it like it covers it kind of. It puts the right veil over things. Because what we're doing, we're uncovering, we're piercing the veil, we're tearing it. This is the veil you need, a Faraday blanket, because there's a lot of things in the air that zap our brain, that cover our brain, that confuse the mind. So when yeah, so check that out. Check out the Faraday blanket. And I just wanted to make this video as we continue, as you continue, and as we see more of this movie play out. Take heed and know Christ is King. Accept Christ into your heart as your personal Lord and Savior. If you're questioning that, right now is the time. Right now is the time. Right now, this is your message. This is a message from me, from the universe, from God. Right now is the time. Accept Christ into your heart. Watch your life change. You will feel it. And I say that with 100% sincerity. This is surrender. Allow it. Remember. See. There's a lot more to this world. Oh, this world's so exciting. It's so exciting to be a human right now. But you gotta drop the BS. See past it. Break walls with your mind. And maybe, who knows? You might be one of those people who figures out how to levitate. And if you do, message me, because I want to talk to you. I want to learn. Because I've tried it no. But alright, that's all I got. So have a good one. Peace. 11-11.